Black people possessed the legal right to establish and maintain segregated, exclusive Negro settlements, governed by what they perceived as the laws of a sovereign God who promised provision. On the New Mexico side of the Pecos River, however, the rigid enforcement of Jim Crow laws was absent in 1903, as New Mexico was still a territory. Nevertheless, the burgeoning city of Roswell already featured streets, parks, and military installations, named after states of the former Confederacy and Confederate military figures, revealing the underlying sympathies of the dominant white population. While Jim Crow laws were not yet codified in the local judicial system, Black people keenly felt the intentions of the hegemonic society and responded by strategically occupying a space between the overt racism of incorporated southern states and the less formally structured but still palpable racial prejudice within the New Mexican territory. The corporate structure of municipal governance within the U.S. territory inadvertently afforded Blackdomites a form of collective landlordship, providing a degree of insulation from the overt expressions of white superiority that often permeated socioeconomic transactions. The incorporation of the Blackdom Townsite Company revealed both the intentionality of Black aspirations and the complex duality of Blackdomites' relationship with the hegemonic society. As New Mexico's statehood loomed, Blackdomites harbored fears of losing their hard-won autonomy as individual Black people. The jurisdictional shift from an incorporated federal territory to a U.S. state threatened to subject Black residents to local laws crafted by the dominant white population. Statehood not only posed a threat to the physical safety and well-being of Black individuals in Chaves County, but also jeopardized the future prospects of their children and their ability to freely pursue their spiritual aspirations. New Mexico's pending statehood served as a critical backdrop for the Blackdom experiment. While the conditions of American Blackness in southeastern New Mexico were arguably less overtly hostile than in many southern states, Black people remained locked into a permanent underclass. The influx of new white colonizers further amplified the social projection of white supremacy. In this context, the establishment of an all-Black town represented one of the few significant opportunities to alter their familial and social life trajectories by embracing the perceived risks and rewards of the desert environment. Early Blackdomites embraced the stark reality of America's racial nadir, alongside the profound promise of godlike sovereignty. They maintained a collective understanding of a spiritual kingdom of God underpinned by biblical prophecy. Blackdom served as a form of insurance against local encroachments on their divinely ordained sovereignty. While motivated by the prospect of future profits, the vision of Blackdom extended far beyond mere economic gain. Behind the corporate veil, Black individuals actively increased their individual and communal capacity to achieve Afrotopia as they transformed into frontier sovereigns. Within the borderlands, Blackdom's story is one of a people living under the constraints of American Blackness, who devised a legal framework to pursue what they understood as God's sovereignty. The full manifestation of Blackdom encompassed both physical and spiritual autonomy. Land and wealth accumulation were viewed as tangible pathways to experience